Hello friends, my name is Jess. Welcome to Books Past Bedtime. Today I'm going to be doing my Reading Rush TBR. I am very excited to participate in the Reading Rush, previously known as the BookTubeathon. This is hosted by Ariel over at Ariel Bissett and Raylene of Padfoot Prong 07, which is unfortunately no more. She was my favorite booktuber back in the day. Love her so much. This is a week-long readathon taking place from July 20th to July 26th. This is one of the biggest readathons out there, and I am so excited to officially participate. I have always participated in this for quite a few years. I have never put my TBR out there and actually interacted with people also doing it, so I'm very excited for that. So let's just get into the books I'm going to be reading. I have 4 different books picked out because I have a lot of other stuff going on this month, and I don't think that reading a unique book for each challenge is the move for this particular readathon. I have 4 books and I'm excited to share those with you. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is actually Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is an American classic following the March sisters, just living their lives, growing up, following different paths, and discovering that growing up is not always as easy as it seems. This book is going to count for 3 different challenges. So the first of those is to read a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. I am an August baby, so my birthstone is a peridot. This is a light green color, which is a peridot is light green. Definitely is more traditionally green. This is a little mint, but close enough. I'm counting it. And this also is going to count for the challenge to read a book that inspired a movie that you've already seen. I recently did watch the new adaptation of Little Women with Timothée Chalamet and Emma Watson and Saoirse Ronan. Very good. I loved it. I believe that I read an abridged version of this when I was a kid, but I've never actually read the full book, so I am planning to do that during this readathon, and I'm very excited. Also, this is going to count as my challenge. Read the first book you touch. A little bit boring, but this was the first physical book I held that is on this TBR, so that was my interpretation of that challenge. I also want to pick up The Girl with the Loudoun Voice by Abigail. This book follows Aduni, who is a 14-year-old Nigerian girl who all she really wants in life is to get an education and learn how to read, but when her father sells her into a marriage, this goal becomes even more insurmountable. I think this is a story of resilience and overcoming impossible odds and finding your voice when everybody wants you to keep quiet. I have heard such great things about this book. It's also so beautiful. I am very much excited to pick this one up. This is counting for 2 challenges, so this is going to count for reading a book that starts with the, and also reading a book that takes place on a different continent from you, because I believe this takes place in Nigeria, which is obviously in Africa, and I'm in America, so that's a different continent. I also want to pick up Fence Volume 2 by C.S. Bacot. This is a graphic novel series following a Nicholas who goes to an all-boys school and is competing for a fencing scholarship. This is queer and fun, and hopefully our enemies to lovers romance will pick up in this one. All around a great time. I'm going to count this for my challenge to read a book completely outside. Obviously this is a graphic novel, it's very short, so I will be able to read it sitting on my porch or out on my boat or whatever. Doesn't matter. I can read this one outside with little issue. Then I also want to pick up Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This is the group book for the Reading Rush, and I really want to read along with everybody else and participate. So this book tells a story of Amira, who is a Black woman who one night takes her white child that she's babysitting to a grocery store, I believe, and a security guard actually accuses her of kidnapping this child and arrests her. Alex, who is the mother of this child, intervenes and tries to right the situation, but it ends up that her intentions, while good, are selfishly mismanaged. I believe that this is a commentary on the white savior concept that happens in a lot of books written by white women and white men about Black stories. So I think that's going to be really interesting. I'm very excited to read this one. I'm also counting this for the challenge to read a genre that you don't typically reach for, or your least read genre. And for me, that's literary fiction, and I believe that's what this book is, so it's counting for that. So this was a super short video, but that is my TBR for the Reading Rush. I'm so excited to participate. I will be vlogging this week, so definitely watch out for my vlog. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me for a couple minutes. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you're participating in the Reading Rush and what you're going to be reading. I would love to know. All relevant links will be in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.